Hello, my friends. It's Jules Caldwell coming to you. I hope you're having a spectacular day today. I would love to chat with you today about success. And I know I talked about it a lot recently, but I actually think it's a really important conversation for us to have because at the end of the day, success without fulfillment is like another kind of stuck. And let me unpack what that means for a moment. Success without fulfillment means I'm doing all the things society says I should be doing, but I just don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel joy. I don't feel passion. I feel stuck. I feel trapped in a life that isn't in alignment with who I am. Does this resonate with you? I don't know about you, but I went through this period of time in my life where I had what society's definition of success was in terms of a great career. I was married, I had kids, I was involved in community, I was doing all the things you're supposed to do. And I felt stuck. I felt trapped. I did not feel like I was living the life I was meant to live. I just, all those things were coming to play. I was disconnected from the dreams that I was feeling. And the reality is, when we have success without alignment for who we are and what we want in our life, then that leads to restlessness. That leads to feeling unfulfilled and stuck and trapped in a life that doesn't speak to us. And so, if your definition of success is feeling like, or if you're living a life of success by how other people define it, and you're feeling these things, then it's probably time for you to start looking at what is your definition of success for your life. And so I want to encourage you to take a little bit of action this week. And I want you to write down, if you haven't done it already, what's your definition of success? Not the one that you've adopted from your parents or your authority figures or your teachers or your friends or your colleagues, but your definition of success. My definition of success used to be all about climbing the corporate ladder, making as much money as I could make, getting the house, having the vehicles, checking the boxes of life. And when I was feeling lost, stuck, trapped, I realized that as I reflected on why I felt those things, I was living by somebody else's definition of success. And so I took some time to do this very exercise, and it can be so very powerful because when I started to realize what the vision of success was that I was living was not in alignment with who I really was and what I wanted from my life, then that opened doors for me. I actually was able to sit down and define what it means for me to feel successful in my life. So, what does it mean for you to feel successful in your life? Take some time today, invest 5 minutes even just to write down what your definition of success is in your life. And if it's money, if it's climbing the corporate ladder, if it's all those things, that's good. And if it's not, then that's not good, right? Find out what those things are that appeal to you. We're all different. We're all here. We all have different superpowers that we're meant to use. We all have things that excite us and get us passionate about what we're doing in life. And so, what does success look like for you that's in alignment with the things that you desire and want and hope and dream of and want to serve in your life? If you'd love to chat about this a little bit more, I would love for you to reach out to me. You can visit countrydewel.ca. You can check out my website, and there you can also book what I call a clarity call, just a 30-minute chat where we just find out what's going on in your life and what maybe that one next thing is that you want to do. Or you could also download a copy of the 3 powerful shifts to reignite or ignite your life and live the life that you want to live. It's a great tool that just sort of gives you some prompts for thinking about what you want to do and how you want to do it and living the life you're meant to live. So, in living and loving the life you're meant to live, go and have a spectacular rest of your day. Take some time to define what your definition of success is. And I'll see you next time.